We are going to Toronto today, so that means we need to go with the essential just kidding. The essential travel kicks, the Jordan 1s. Good morning, guys. How is everyone doing today? I hope all of you are having an amazing day. You heard it right, we're leaving for Toronto later this evening. Still got a few hours in the city. I want to check out this sneaker store right behind me. It's called Royal Sports. They have some really awesome shoes in there. I don't get a chance to check this out too much. In fact, I haven't been here in around 6 months. It's actually been a long time since I've been here, so hopefully they have some new stuff. They have a lot of old stuff that just sits on the shelves for like 2 years, because a lot of people don't know that this store gets nice stuff. Last time I was here, actually, I found the original Adidas Ultra Boost, like the black with the purple heel cup. Not my size, unfortunately, but they still had it, which was amazing. If you guys enjoy the videos and want to see more of them, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, Instagram @TheRealRayRay20, Twitter @TheRealRayRay20. Give me a follow on both of those. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So here we go, guys. They actually got a really nice Adidas section. You have Tubular Dooms. I own these ones. They're awesome. They have these Pure Boost. I'm not even sure. This is like a combination of some skateboarding shoe or something with Pure Boost on the bottom. These things look freaking, ooh, that's an awesome traction pattern too, but these things look ridiculously comfortable. Might have to investigate these a little bit further. Tons of Stan Smiths. They don't have the Stan Smith Boost, unfortunately, but they got the Prime Knit. They got whatever the heck this is. They got the Prime Knit Superstars. They have whatever the heck these ugly things are. These are just not an attractive pair. Ooh, these are really gross. I don't know who's buying these ones. Prime Knit EQTs, 2 different colorways. These look, I really like these ones. You saw these in yesterday's video, I believe, at the Adidas outlet. Big fan of these. Big fan of these ones too. These are just, I forget what are these the Tubular X Prime Knit? I'm not sure what these ones are called, to be 100% honest, but these are dope. Whew, this might be my favorite pair of shoes here. I don't even think I've seen this colorway before. This is, wow, it's the EQT 9317 in all Prime Knit, and it's like a zebra colorway. Wow, these ones are really nice. Actually, I really like these ones. This might be my favorite pair of shoes in here, actually. I just asked and they don't have my size, but I'm a huge fan of Tubular Dooms. This is sort of like a nude off pink. I don't even know. It's like a tan color. These things are dope, but they don't have my size. If you guys haven't tried out Tubular Dooms, just definitely do it. They're super comfortable, super lightweight. They look great with tapered jeans. Do it. Ooh. Oh my goodness, what are these? These are just not attractive. I asked for like 3 different shoes. The Tubular Dooms, the EQT 9317s, the white Prime Knit, and then those full-length Pure Boost ones. Which, after seeing those Pure Boost ones in person, I really want to try them out because they look great. None of them in a size 12 though. Did not have any of them in a size 12. Let me tell you though, those EQT 9317s, the white Prime Knit pair. Woo! Those things are great. They're going to be slept on. You're going to be able to grab those at a lot of different spots for a good price, probably, simply because they don't have like the full-length Boost midsole that everyone wants. They're still a really comfortable shoe, and they look just fire. So today, it looks like my shirts have started arriving at people's houses. Actually, a bunch of you guys have been tweeting me. I don't know if you can see that. The brightness is really messed up on this. Have been tweeting me that you guys are getting the shirts in, which is amazing. And the support on that one day, everyday t-shirt was just blew my mind how many of you guys wanted to buy that shirt. And I have a new merch design that I've been designing, coming up with over the past couple of weeks, because tons of you guys weren't able to get the one day everyday shirt. You wanted to grab a shirt from the channel. I have an awesome design that I want to release. I'm just wondering, do you guys want another t-shirt? I'm thinking of releasing it in like 2 or 3 weeks possibly. If you like the one day everyday shirt, you will love this one. If you didn't like the one day everyday shirt, you will probably like this one, because this one is about 10 times better. I spent a lot more time coming up with this design and sort of working out what I wanted, what type of style I wanted. We're gonna go all out on this one. I'm gonna get like the most premium t-shirts I can get. Do you guys want some new merch in the next couple of weeks? Let me know, because this one, let's just say this one is nice. So I've only packed around like 500 times within the past 2 months. I've been going all over the place. So it's once again, like, huge thank you to you guys. You allow me to be able to go all over the place and bring you guys with me. And when I'm packing for going places, I always try and decide what pair of shoes I want to bring. And I want to bring a comfortable pair of shoes because you don't want to be walking around all day in like a pair of bricks. And I always end up going for the same pairs of shoes. And I wear a lot of Jordan 1s, like black toes, Breads. Obviously I am bringing the Storm Blues with me because I have these on feet today. Lots of you guys have been commenting that I should bring something else or wear something else on a daily basis. So I actually decided to wear something that I haven't worn since the last time I was in Toronto. And that is actually these right here, this pair of Huaraches. I think these are really nice. It's an all neutral gray color. I call these the fake Moonrock 350s when I bought them, and lots of you guys agreed with me. Like, they do look like it's the exact same shade of gray as a Moonrock 350. Huaraches are so comfortable. I was wearing the triple black pair yesterday and I was like, wow, these things are amazing on feet. So I thought I'd bring these. I literally haven't worn these since August, last time I was in Toronto, which is bad. The fact that I have a pair of shoes that I don't wear for like 7 months, but I'm gonna bring them on the trip with me. I really like these. What do you guys think of them? Jordan 1s for me, like, I think they're incredibly comfortable. Lots of you guys will disagree and say they're not comfortable. Don't get me wrong, like, I think Ultra Boosts are comfortable as well, except if I had to choose between a Jordan 1 and an Ultra Boost wear for the entire day, I'd choose a Jordan 1 every single time. Gross, 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 gross. So just to reconfirm the fact that I'm a complete idiot, I packed nothing but hoodies to go to Toronto, and it turns out it's gonna be like 3 degrees tomorrow, and then like 2 degrees on Friday, and 3 degrees on Saturday. So the moral of that story is check the weather before you go places, because I'm gonna be freezing my butt off the entire trip.
Hi there. There you go.
Oh my goodness, I am exhausted. Just touched down in Toronto, flight was fine, slept basically the entire time. Hey, I rhymed. It is like 10:15, somewhere around there in Toronto. Need to grab my bag, then hopefully just go straight to the hotel. Actually, you know what, I should grab some food first. I'm starving. Views from the 6. More views from the 6. Even more views from the 6. What I'm trying to say is we're in Toronto. The amount of marketing that Nike has done for these Vapor Maxes, it's just amazing. I still think it's sort of like a weird shoe. I wouldn't really wear them, but everyone, and I mean everyone, is talking about them. Well done, Nike. Alright, we made it back to the hotel room. For all you guys that are still watching, we're gonna talk about something a little bit heavier and more serious now. So if you're still watching at this point of the video, comment hotel room cell phone. I don't know what that means, but comment hotel room cell phone if you're still watching. If you guys remember, around 2 weeks ago there was a video where I was pretty shaken up in it, and I was crying, and like I wasn't bawling, but you know, my eyes were definitely perspirating. And it was, you know, I was very upset and I didn't want to talk about what it was and whatever the case may be, and I just wanted to wait until things are more clear of what was up. So here's the deal. First off, it's nothing serious. You guys that are worried or whatever, thank you. I appreciate your concern, but no one died. No one's going to die because of this situation. But basically the situation was, as you guys know, I coach varsity basketball at this school, and they traditionally have not been a good basketball school. Like, they used to be good 25 years ago, but over the past 20 years they have been bad. They've been very, very bad. When we played them in high school, we beat them by 55, 60 points, and they've had amazing players before, but they've just never had a basketball program that's been able to make them win games or win any significant amount of games. And I came there with the expectation to change that. And we did a great job our first season there. We're in not the best league in the city, but we were competing with teams that were in the best league in the city. In fact, we were beating teams that we played when they were we were in tier 2. We were beating tier 1 teams, and we were going to move up into tier 1 next year. And then the athletic director at the school apparently does not value winning, does not value success, does not value teaching kids, helping kids grow into young men and become adults and helping them progress as people, make them better people. And he basically just, on a whim, I was there before school working with one of my players, which, keep in mind, I'm not getting paid any significant amount of money. I'm basically getting paid gas money, and that's it for this. Like, I'm not making money off of coaching. It's not a career in Canada. So I'm there before school, taking my own time working with one of the kids because I care about him and I want to make him a better basketball player, and if he wants to put in that time, then I'm willing to do it. And he just sort of, the athletic director basically just said, "Hey Tom, so we have you guys coaching junior varsity next year." And I was like, huh? And it caught me so off guard because, like, I was like, what in the world? I asked if we did anything wrong, and then he just said, no, we want the junior varsity coach coaching varsity next year because he's been here for 3 years and he wants to give it a shot. Which, like, I guess, yeah, he's been there longer. This is true. You can't debate that. But he's a terrible coach. That's why I was very upset, right? Like, he's just not a good coach. He is a very bad coach, in fact. The players don't respect him. They were very upset when they found out about this. I think half of the team talked to the athletic director to try and reverse the decision because they wanted me coaching. And the frustrating thing here is that I brought a new level of expectations. I brought a new culture to this school because previously they've been, you know, you don't show up to practice, whatever, no big deal. You know, just show up to practice when you can. If you don't tell me you're not going to show up to practice, no big deal. That's been the mindset of coaches in the past. But for me, I held them to a higher standard. If you were going to dick around in practice, I'd kick you out of practice. If you were not going to play on defense, I'd scream at you and tell you you need to start playing on defense. Like, I held the players to a high standard, and that's something that wasn't expected and what they weren't used to. So we had a lot of issues with players at the beginning of the season because they weren't used to this high expectations of them. But as the season progressed, they really bought into it, and I had almost every single player on the team personally thank me, like individually come up and thank me at the end of the season for being one of the best coaches they've ever had. And I made all of those guys better basketball players throughout the season, and hopefully I made at least most of them better people throughout the season by holding them to this high expectation. But the athletic director had a weird expectation of being positive throughout the season. He didn't tell me I wasn't being positive, but you could hear the tone of voice in some of his emails that he was hinting at the fact that I wasn't positive. And I think his problem there was he expected me to be positive 24/7 every minute of every practice. And in my mind, being positive 100% of the time is negative, because my definition of positive is you get the kids in April for spring practices. This is where they are as a player. This is where they are as a person. And by the end of the season, when the season ends at the end of February, beginning of March, in 10 months, you want them to be up here as a basketball player and as a person. You want them to progress in that 10-month period that you work with them from here to here. If you have to be negative towards them in some practices and some games, if it gets them higher up, if it makes them a better person and a better basketball player, you need to do it. I think the expectation from this school was just be positive 100% of the time. Except I think that's really hurting the kid's development, which makes me really upset, because like if a kid's being an idiot, if a kid's being disrespectful, my best player, I love the kid. He's a great guy. I bought him a pair of shoes last week. At the beginning of the season, he was an ass. He was an ass. He didn't want to work hard. He didn't respect the coaches, me or Richard, and I held him to a high standard. I've kicked him out of practices. I've yelled at him. And that's certainly not positive. It was being very negative towards him. I was screaming at him, telling him he was never going to go anywhere if he didn't play defense. And guess what? He's grown as a person and he's grown as a player. That's my definition of positive. Apparently, they don't care. They don't want to win. They just want to pump kids through the system, which is really frustrating, because I've come to care about all the kids at that school, grade 9 through 12, all the guys in the basketball program, and I care about them. I want them to become the best basketball players and the best people that they can. And I know with the amount of time I put in, and I know I'm a good person, and I care about them becoming good people, that they will become good people and good basketball players, except apparently that's not valued at this school, and they want some subpar coach coaching. So I was very upset about that. I'll be coaching somewhere else next year, most likely, unless something revolutionary happens, because the kids did talk to him. So unless they completely revolt and he decides to change his mind, I will be coaching somewhere else next year. That was the whole spiel on that. That was, wow, 6 minutes of me ranting. Yeah, I'm not very happy about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching right now, comment hotel room card, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. So until then, peace.